Pope Francis, the spiritual leader of the Catholic Church, has died at the age of 88. The Vatican announced his passing early this morning, April 21, 2025. Pope Francis had been battling a series of health challenges in recent years. He suffered from respiratory insufficiency, type 2 diabetes, and hypertension. The official cause of death was a cerebral stroke that led to heart failure. Pope Francis had been hospitalized for over a month, battling a severe case of double pneumonia. His last public appearance was on Easter Sunday, April 20th. Despite his frail condition, he appeared in good spirits as he delivered his traditional Easter blessing to the faithful gathered in St. Peter's Square. The world mourns the loss of a beloved religious leader. Tributes and condolences have poured in from global leaders and people of all faiths. Pope Francis was known for his humility, his commitment to social justice, and his outreach to the poor and marginalized. He was a champion of interfaith dialogue and a vocal advocate for peace. The Vatican has announced that funeral arrangements will be forthcoming. The College of Cardinals will convene in the coming days to begin the process of electing a new pope. Jorge Mario Bergoglio, who would become Pope Francis, was born in Buenos Aires, Argentina, in 1936. He was the eldest of 5 children in a working-class family. He felt the call to the priesthood at a young age, and entered the Society of Jesus, the Jesuits, at the age of 21. His path to the papacy was marked by both traditional religious training and a deep commitment to social justice. He served as Archbishop of Buenos Aires before his election as Pope in 2013. He was the first Jesuit Pope and the first Pope from the Americas. Throughout his papacy, Pope Francis emphasized a message of mercy, compassion, and concern for the poor. He challenged the Church to be a more welcoming and inclusive institution. He called for action on climate change and spoke out against economic inequality. His words and actions resonated with people of all faiths and backgrounds. He was seen as a transformative figure who sought to bring the Catholic Church closer to the people it serves. Pope Francis will be remembered for his humility and his unwavering commitment to the poor and marginalized. He broke with tradition by choosing to live in a modest guest house rather than the opulent papal apartments. He washed the feet of prisoners and embraced those living with illness and disabilities. He was a vocal advocate for refugees and migrants, urging the world to welcome those fleeing violence and poverty. He challenged leaders to address the root causes of inequality and injustice. His papacy was marked by a spirit of dialogue and openness. He sought to build bridges between different faiths and cultures. He met with world leaders to discuss issues of peace and conflict resolution. He used his platform to amplify the voices of the voiceless and to shine a light on the plight of the suffering. His legacy is one of compassion, humility, and a deep concern for the dignity of every human life. He will be remembered as a pope who sought to bring the message of Christ's love to a world in desperate need of hope and healing. The passing of Pope Francis marks a turning point for the Catholic Church. His successor will inherit a church grappling with complex challenges including declining attendance in the West, the ongoing clergy sexual abuse crisis, and questions about the Church's relevance in a rapidly changing world. The College of Cardinals will now begin the process of electing a new pope. The conclave, a secretive gathering held within the Vatican, could last for days or even weeks. The cardinals will consider a range of factors, including theological outlook, administrative experience, and the ability to address the pressing issues facing the Church. The next pope will face the daunting task of building on Pope Francis's legacy while also charting a course for the future of the Church. The world will be watching closely as the Catholic Church embarks on this new chapter in its long and storied history.